On the last video, I shared the big moves. New city, new baby, new businesses. But let me break down what's really been happening behind the scenes. When I first got here, I decided to go all in on trading. But mastering the skill took way longer than I expected. I kept taking prop firm challenges, blowing accounts, pretty much burning through my savings. And it was a grind. Study, trade, repeat. That was my life. My girl and I even tried doing Amazon FBA on the side, thinking that, we could make some quick cash from that. But we realized that you need to have quite a bit of capital. So that business model just wasn't for us because we didn't have the capital. Then, around March and April, things started turning around. I finally got my first payout from Apex right around the time my son was born. But then I ended up losing those funded accounts shortly after because, I'll be honest, I was sleep deprived and stressed. Newborns are not easy. Back in January, my partner and I started making our own personal care products to bring down our monthly expenses. And that ended up sparking the idea to start a new business, Vetted Skin. We officially launched on June 20th, the first day of summer, with our first product, a tallow-based body balm. And guess how many sales we did on the first day? One. And it turns out it was my cousin. Ever since then, we have not gotten any more sales, and we have continued to post organic content on Instagram and TikTok, getting over 40,000 views in the last 30 days and still no sales. We also started Vetted Desserts as a side hustle, thinking that we could make a quick income without requiring a lot of capital up front. But honestly, between juggling different recipes, figuring out costs, and balancing both businesses, all while having a newborn, has been extremely challenging. With our savings running low, we only have like 2 or 3 months before we have to go and get jobs. So we're under a lot of pressure, but we're not giving up. We're launching new products, we're documenting everything, and we're pushing forward. If you're grinding to build a business, pass a trading combine, or just figuring things out, follow me. Let's build together, gang.